somebody's already got a existing brand, like if he's been working on it, and I think it's the time to grow, immediately scale up. Otherwise, that theory of being eaten and to be
Will,
eaten
yeah.
would come in place. So it's the big fish, small fish thing here. And high-end restaurants, of course, I personally feel there's not the right time to get in right now.
Mm.
But since the masses are really expanding and everybody is trying to eat out, and most of the times, like we've grown up with only once a week eating outside, and now the cultures are changing, and everybody wants to eat at least 5 to 6 times a week outside. So casual dining and food court concepts or anything which has got a small price, one must scale up fast. And as he rightly said, the high-end restaurant, the formal dinings, or the one with the great experience, it becomes very difficult to scale up any which way. So it's not the right time to get into that. Since it's a Pan-Asian cuisine, we are doing Japanese, we are doing Thai, we are doing Malaysian, Korean, Vietnamese, and all that stuff. So different foods, as he rightly said, it always keeps the restaurant fresh. One particular cuisine, like Indian cuisine, if you go in for a classical restaurant, because every concept is different. So if you go in for a classical thing, uh, the key dishes keep selling, but at the same time, you have to be very proactive with changing menus. Variety of food definitely gets the customer back and back again. I personally feel it only depends on the replication, as he's a veteran and I'm pretty new to the whole game. But I personally think the QSR formats shouldn't be very difficult in our
Sure.
cuisine. I've just got into them. I've just opened one food court and two are in pipeline. And so far, I don't plan to have any, back kitchen or central kitchen. It'll be, the food will be prepared there. But compared to Indian, Pan-Asian is far more easier because you're working with set standard sauces, and they're basically coming from international, and you're just heating them. And of course, many people have started doing their own sauces here in India just to, cut down costs and everything. But the authenticity doesn't come. People have become very discerning now. I mean, they know what they want to eat. You can't get away with, just serving pad thai as a regular noodle or something, or maybe Thai curry as a cheaper variety. So of course the spending trend is going up. As I said, any developed country, people dine out at least 35 or 30 times a week, and our country is just not even let's say average is not even 3 or 4 times a week, which is bound to go up. So all this is contributing to the whole thing that will keep picking up.